In this final script of the series, we move from the high-level vision to the ground-level grit. This is the reality check for 2026. To be a Stoic architect, one must not only see the potential, but also respect the friction. On March 3rd, 2026, the world feels like it's living in two different centuries at once. We talk about leapfrogging and AI sovereignty, but for millions, the reality is a digital fog. Beneath the optimism of the global markets, there is a systemic friction that can break the unprepared. In 2026, we don't just build, we navigate. We navigate the gaps in the grid, the walls of the law, and the invisible barriers of culture. Today, we perform a stress test on the future. We look at the systemic friction and how the Stoic architect overcomes it. First, the C-shape infrastructure. The illusion. We see 5G bars on our phones in the capital city and think the job is done. But 20 miles inland, the systemic blood-reliable electricity stops flowing. Over 600 million people in Africa alone still lack basic power in 2026. The friction without power. Coast fiber is just a buried cable. This creates a digital fog where rural communities are covered by signals they cannot afford to power. The architects pivot. We don't wait for the national grid. The solution isn't a bigger power plant. It's the microgrid. It's the decentralized solar battery stack that turns a home into an island of logic in a sea of fog. Second, the regulatory wall. The conflict, technology, moves at the speed of light. The law moves at the speed of paper. In 2026, we see regulatory fragmentation where a drone delivery that is legal in Rwanda is a crime in the neighboring state. The threshold, outdated laws on crypto payments and AI. Research create a decibel threshold, a level of red tape so loud it drowns out innovation. Katie, we move into the gray spaces. Queeve, we use decentralized protocols and regulatory sandboxes. We don't ask for permission to solve a problem. We build the solutions so well that the law has no choice but to catch up. Third, and most critical, the gender gap. The data, despite the tech boom, cultural barriers still prevent millions of young women from entering STEM. We are currently operating at 50% capacity. In 2026, leaving women out of the STEM war isn't just a social failure, it's a massive loss of cognitive capital. The friction, stereotypes, and lack of role models act as a mental choke point. The architects pivot. We build parallel pathways. We create girls in STEM networks that bypass traditional schools. We prove that an AI agent doesn't care about your gender, it only cares about the quality of your logic. It's time for the sovereign audit. Ask yourself, is the technology in your hand being used to imitate the old world or to build a new one? The imitator uses AI to write a better resume for a job that won't exist in 2 years. The architect uses AI and a solar panel to turn their room into a one-person research lab. In 2026, the individual is the ultimate jurisdiction. The most successful programs are those that empower the one, not the many. One student, one agent, one power source. That is the unit of the future. Friction is not a stop sign. It's a design constraint. The fog is real, the red tape is thick, and the gaps are wide. But the stoic architect doesn't complain about the wind, he adjusts the sails. The future of STEM isn't coming to save you. You have to build the bridge yourself. Stay sharp, stay grounded, stay sovereign. I've posted the friction reduction checklist in the description tools for offline AI, DIY solar, and decentralized payment protocols. Comment below, what is the biggest friction point in your city right now? Subscribe to The Rebuild and solve it.